Okay, hi everybody, this is Mr. Roche. We're here working on our lunar lander. We have it doing this right now, which is crashing. What we wanted to do is get start and reset to work. Okay, and what that's going to entail is we need to, it's actually pretty easy. It's just that what we're going to do is we're going to run the animation from sort of a different spot in the code. Let me see. This is where we are. Um, let's see what we're doing here. We right now what we do is we do this. We have a variable called ID. Okay, and ID sets an interval, and interval calls frame. And frame calls lunar lander. Okay, we've talked about this whole bunch, but this is what's going on. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's working, so I'm going to turn off that high from frame thing. And basically, what it does is it'll set up and move lander, right? Okay, so that's great. What we do right now is we automatically set this up. Okay, so what I want to do right now is I'm going to set up kind of two functions that will reset things and start them. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to take this variable. Let me see. I guess the way to do this is to let's leave it here for a second. Okay, I need to get a function called like reset animation. Okay, and it's just going to do its thing. And I need another function called start animation. Okay, so if they get called, everything's great. Okay, so what reset animation should do, let me see, start animation is actually pretty good, because what we want to do is we want to go ID, okay, equals, and we're going to set this frame animation the way we have set it before. Okay, so now that command's here, I'm going to take it out of here and just make this like a variable. Okay, so there's this variable called ID, and this is where it gets set. Okay, and what I'm also going to do is when I start the animation, I'm going to set the lander dy to be equal to its speed up above. Where is that? We decided that the lander dy, when we do this setup here, is we're going to set this equal to 6. Okay, see that? Okay. And so I'm going to set it equal to 6 here. Okay. And if I do that here, then I don't really need to do it here. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm taking out the speed here and kind of moving it here. Okay, this is like the falling speed. Okay. But I'm not going to set it until, and right now, let's see if it's set above here. It's set to, if I don't set it here, then nothing's going to happen. Okay. And what reset animation should do is it should set the lander dy equal to 0. Okay. And what it should do is it should call up this, set up lander and target. Okay, and it should also, there's a command to clear the animation, kind of reset like the animation interval. And let me get that for you. I have to look it up. But we want to do that. We kind of want to reset the interval, set the thing at 0, and have it set up, and then we'll activate the buttons. Okay. Here's the command for that. It's called clear interval, and we're going to send it ID. This is our variable ID. We've been using it. It goes like this. Okay, so that's what you need to be able to handle starts and resets. Okay, and what we've done is we've expanded on the ID part of the variable. We actually have it now just as a variable that we can set at different places. Okay. Okay, and that's good. Okay, so if we save it all and run it, basically what it should do is it should just sit there now. Okay, So it's waiting. It's waiting. And what I want to do is I want to be able to hit this button right now and have it fall. And then I want to have it like reset when I hit this button. And we don't have those going right now. What we have is we have two functions that are really ready to call. Okay, these guys are ready to go. Okay, and that's great. Now, what you can do is there's a couple different ways to kind of activate a button. Okay, but we can do it in the JavaScript from here. Okay, so we can call up document get element by ID. Okay, for the start button, and we can call document element by ID for the reset button. Okay, so now, and what I need to do now is, so this is at the bottom of our JavaScript, and we're going to kind of set these up, and we're going to activate the buttons. And what we're going to do is we're going to go here, and this is my menu bar, okay? And what this has is it has a reset button, and it has a start button, okay? So I'm going to look at those. Okay, so we can see what's going on here. Basically what I want to do here is go to the bottom of my JavaScript, okay? Well, what's going on here? This one. Okay, not this one. Let me see. This one. This is get document by ID. This is what I want. Okay, so I have these things that say document get to by ID, and what I do is I want to call the reset button like that. Okay, like put it in quotes. Single quotes are fine. Start button. And actually, this one will take either one of them. Let me see if I can move this over. Okay, so that's what I needed to know from there. Okay, and then what I want to do is I want to activate like kind of the on-click function. Okay, and for reset, I just go dot on click. I think it's like this. Let me check if it's a capital C or not. And then what I do is I just give it the function name that I just programmed. Okay, so what we did is, see, as we said reset animation, I'm going to give it that. Okay, and I'm going to tell this one on click. Okay, and I hope that works. I'm going to call it start animation. Okay, and we'll give this a try and see. And you don't have to put the function in like that. It's interesting. You just go like that. Okay. And let me make sure that the on-click thing is right. And oh yeah, I think this is correct. Okay, so all I've done is I added I played around with the ID for the variable ID a little bit, separated its like setting from its declaration. I made reset and start, and then down here below our setup thing, I activated two buttons by calling these things that I had programmed. Okay, and so now we want to give it a try. So what we need to do is do like a save all, save all, and then get ourselves to the index and run it from there. And let's see what happens here. Okay, here we are. Okay, which is one thing is good, it's not starting, but if I hit the start button, oh yeah, that's good. Okay, let's look at reset. Looks good, right? Let's see what happens now. Uh-oh, that's bad. Okay, let's find out what happened here. But reset works. We like it, except for the fact that our thing's flaming. Let's find out what happened. Okay, but we can. I believe we can fix that. And here's the thing. Can you tell me why that would do that? What's the thing that's making the pictures switch? I think I know what's going on here. Okay. If we go to our Lunar code, we have a happy variable that we set up called crashed, and it's set to false. And once you hit the reset, I'm going to move this up here too to keep it with the other happy variables up here. Okay. Once you decide to crash it, you set this to true. And what we should do in our set lander is we should set crash to false. so it's back to its original state. Okay. We could do it here too if we wanted to, but I think this sort of makes sense to do it there. Okay, so let's see if that solves our problem. So we're going to save all, go here, open in browser. Okay, it's pretty good. Okay, notice the target's moving around, which we like. Here we go. Smashes. Let's go back up here, and there we go. Okay, so we want to get this kind of functionality going. So we got the reset button and the start button going. Okay, and the next thing we'll do is we'll work on the flame, I think. Try to get that to work, and then we'll get the keys to work. Okay, so get that done, and we'll talk to you later.